Just gonna play some Red Dead Redemption 2 today. We haven't played it in a long ass time. Alright, just had to get my soda, my Fanta Mango. Alright, let's just start, I guess. I guess in the next stream I'm actually gonna put out a stream layout because it's kind of bland with just the gameplay. I wanna just, make it a little bit more creative. And on this Twitch channel, you'll see more stuff like Grand Theft Auto 5, Bully, Minecraft, The Sims, Batman, the Walking Dead series, Overwatch, Friday the 13th the game, although it's kind of dead, and more Call of Duty stuff, Fortnite, all that stuff. All right. Let's get into Red Dead Redemption 2 though. And so you know, I played this game many times before. I beat the game about 4 times, I think. So just be prepared for that. And if I accidentally spoil something, I'm very sorry. But yeah. Alright. Let's begin. I've also got the special edition, not the ultimate edition, because the ultimate edition now is kind of a ripoff considering Red Dead Online is basically dead, and all that does for you is just add some online bonuses. So all I did was buy special edition. So yeah, we got all the exclusives like the Chapter 4 heist, and more. And will we be doing 100% completion on this playthrough? Who knows? It's really up to you. I'm going to upload this to my YouTube channel at Daruz as well. 2 Z's at the end. I was gonna just call it Daruz, just with 1 Z at the end, but someone already took the name. I don't know who did. And I thought it was like me or something before, because I thought that I made another Twitch account, but I didn't. I never did. And I searched it up, and it was just this random dude. And he hasn't streamed like a long-ass time. So it's time. Sorry for the crap mic quality. I hope sooner or later I could improve the mic quality, because it's kind of bad. It's an Xbox mic, so what do you expect? It's not like an actual microphone. Now I'm trying to be as quiet as I can during the cutscenes, unless if I find something really funny, then I'll laugh. But yeah, besides that, I'll be quiet. Also follow me on Twitter. It's like I forget what it is because I literally set up. I forget what the @ name is, but it's not a custom name. It's just the generated one, so I'm kind of mad about that. But it's just Christian Goncalves. That's my full name.
Abigail says he's dying, Dutch. We'll have to stop someplace.
Okay. Arthur's out looking. I sent him up ahead.
If we don't stop soon, we'll all be dying. This weather, it's May. I'm just hoping the law got as lost as we did.
There. Arthur! Any luck?
I found a place where we can get some shelter. Let Davy rest while he... You know. An old mining town. Abandoned. It ain't far. Come on. Come on! Yeah!
Bring him in here!
Miss Gaskell, get that fire lit, quick. Miss Jones, bring in whatever blankets we have. Mr. Pearson, see what we've got in terms of food.
Davy's dead.
There was nothing more you could have done.
What are we gonna do? We need supplies.
Well, first of all, you're gonna stay here, and you are gonna get yourself warm. Now, I sent John and Micah scouting out ahead. Arthur and I, we're gonna ride out, see if we can find one of them. And this, just for a short bit. And I don't see what other choice we have. Listen. Listen to me, all of you, for a moment. Now, we've had, well, a bad couple of days. I loved Davy, Jenny, Sean, Mac. They may be okay. We don't know. But we lost some folks. Now, if I could throw myself in the ground, in their stead, gladly. But we are gonna ride out, and we are gonna find some food. Everybody, we're safe now. There ain't nobody following us through a storm like this one. And by the time they get here, well, we're gonna be long gone. We've been through worse than this before. Mr. Pearson, Miss Grimshaw, I need you to turn this place into a camp. We may be here for a few days. Now, all of you, get yourselves warm. Stay strong. Stay with me. We ain't done yet. Come on, Arthur.
All right. We've got some work to do.
We ain't run into them yet, so they both must have headed down the hill.
Sure. Hey, I ain't had time to ask. What really went down back there on that boat?
We missed you. That's what happened. Come on. Oh,
Hey, you need horses?
oh yeah. Hey, Mr. Smith, get yourself indoors. You need to rest that hand.
I'll live.
Get indoors, son. We need you strong.
Okay.
All right, let's head out.
Ain't sure what we're gonna find out here, Dutch.
We have to try. Stay close. We'll do our best to stick to the trail.
This goddamn weather.
Been 2 days or more like this now. Oh, it has to blow over soon. Whoa. Bridge coming up. Take it easy. Ride next to me, son. Don't want to lose you.
Can't believe we lost Davy, too.
He's the last one, Arthur. No more. We need to get those people warm and fed.
At least we don't need to worry about Pinkertons tailing us in this.
A couple more days, we'll be on the other side. You need to help me pick the others back up. You're the only one I can rely on to stay strong right now.
We got fire and shelter. That's a start.
Hey, what about the
And
money?
What about the money? Please tell me you at least got the money before it all went to hell on that boat.
We did. It's stashed with the rest of the money in town. It'll be safe for now. But we sure can't go back there to collect it anytime soon. Hey, I think I see something up the path. You up ahead. Who's there? Micah.
Gentlemen,
Found anything?
I think so. Found a little homestead down that way.
Okay. Anyone home?
Sure. Place is blazing with light and noise. Sounded like a party.
Let's go see.
Follow me. How's Davy doing?
He didn't make it. Nor did little Jenny.
That's too bad. Davy was a real fighter. Both of them Calendar boys is, or was.
Yeah,
And Mac, Sean,
we don't know.
quite a business.
I'm glad you're all right, Micah.
Always!
Ask him if he's seen John.
Hey, have you seen John, Micah?
Didn't see much of anything once this storm came in.
He hasn't seen him.
He'll be fine. Things always turn out right for that boy.
I hope Mac and Sean are still out there somewhere, too. Hey, Arthur, let me take the rear. You move up.
Passing you.
Go on.
You sure about this, Micah?
Mr. Morgan, I never thought I would be so pleased to see your face. Been kind of lonely out here. Where's everyone else?
Old mining camp, back up the hill.
Huddled around a fire, waiting for Daddy to put food on the table. Said it before, we got too many mouths to feed.
Well, we got a few less now, so you should be happy.
That ain't fair, Arthur. I earn my share. You think it's unreasonable to expect others to do the same?
So, this house. You speak to the people there already?
No. Like Dutch told us. Look, but don't talk to no one. Just following orders. You know me. I'm a good boy.
Right. How much further?
Not far.
What does that mean?
Not far.
Thanks.
Alrighty then.
Oh, goddamn, this snow gets right to the bone.
So once again, I did play this game before, so I know what I'm doing. So don't be worried, I'm like one of those guys who don't even know how to play the game. Because I'm not.
Okay, let's keep it down now.
And I won't
gentlemen.
skip any
It's just up ahead.
cutscenes. And if I do, then well, that's by accident.
Whoa! Okay, let's head down there.
And sometimes you're walking up to like a cutscene, and then you're accidentally still holding A, then it skips the entire thing. It's like crap.
Let's hitch up here.
It's probably the best mission of Chapter 1, but it's kind of a shame because there's 6 missions in Chapter 1.
Let me handle
It's
this.
first
we don't want to
mission.
spook these fine people.
The second mission's kind of I won't tell you what it is
Someone's
because of the
having fun in
people
there.
that don't want any spoilers. I'll let you
You two,
know.
get
I won't
yourself
let
out
you
of
know
sight.
anything.
One lonely
Third
man
one's
is a lot
alright.
less
The fourth
intimidating
one,
than
no.
three nasty
Fifth
looking
one is
degenerates.
pretty cool.
Micah,
And the sixth
hide
one's
behind
just
that
kind of
wagon.
boring.
Arthur,
It's not
you
bad,
take that
though.
old shed on the left.
It's interesting,
Stay
though.
low, both of them.
Nothing action-packed actually happens though. Okay. Let me turn like that so I'm ready for combat. Yes, there's gonna be combat in a second. If there's a first mission, you have to introduce
Excuse me.
combat.
Hello? Oh, well, hello, friend.
What you want?
I am very sorry to disturb you. My friends and I, well, we got into some trouble up the way, lost in the storm. Gentlemen,
We can't help you, mister.
I got folks
Arthur,
dying on the trail.
Arthur, we got a problem. Folks, there's a corpse right here.
How did I not notice Micah there? That's like
Body in the way.
funny.
Gentlemen,
Keep your eyes on Dutch.
please.
I think you should go now, buddy.
I want to listen to the entire thing. I never listened to the entire thing before. I just shot it
Now,
as
friend,
soon as I like had the
I ain't
ability to.
asking for much. Please. I am
What does he do?
kind of desperate.
Hey, I don't believe it. Come here, partner.
Oh,
Come here.
wait. Oh, he probably thinks it's Dutch.
Yep.
Yep.
You morons. Colm is gonna shit his pants.
We're gonna. Oh. Oh no.
Goddamn bastards, you're dead now.
How the fuck?
One of them's making a run for it.
Okay, I'll probably save myself.
Shoot. Goddamn O'Driscoll boys here. Why?
I don't know. Maybe same reason as us.
Micah, go bring the horses closer to the house. Arthur, let's go search the cabin.
Smells like a party in here.
Turn the place upside down. Grab as many supplies as you can. We need the essentials. Food, medicine, whiskey.
I'm starving.
You should eat something now. Get your strength up for the ride back. O'Driscoll's. I don't believe it.
It's a strange one, all right. Maybe they're hiding up here, too.
Got to turn off my
There's a
phone.
big price on Colm O'Driscoll's head. Nearly as big as the one on yours.
Wanting Colm dead is about the only thing me and Uncle Sam agree on.
Big old pool of blood on the floor here.
I saw.
Probably the poor bastard who lived here. Micah found a dead body in the wagon outside. Place is dry and warm. We could maybe move the women and Jack down here.
Maybe. We'll see how they are when we get back. I don't really want us to split up.
Looks like the poor bastard was married too. At some point.
Aiken City,
If we can't eat
waiting
it or drink it,
September
put it
7th,
down.
1896.
I'm going to start packing the horses. You keep looking. Meet me out here when you're done. Micah, Arthur, keep looking for stuff. Arthur, go see if there's anything in that barn. Micah, you search the cabin, see what we missed.
Sure.
Bastard shot my cousin! Well, he started. I'm gonna break your neck!
What's going on?
Now this guy just jumped me!
Oh, did he now?
Sneaky little bastard. Should I kill him?
No. Not yet. Find out what they're doing here.
Alrighty,
And
mate.
where Colm is.
Oh, this son of a bitch will talk. Where's Colm O'Driscoll?
I'm also gonna try to be as honorable as I can because I actually want to get good deals and like get everything.
An old mining camp southwest of here, near the lake.
What are you bastards doing? Why are you up here?
We're fixing to rob some train. Gonna blow the tracks. I don't know more than that, I swear.
Well, I would say it looks like
Did they make this guy have more blood on his face? I remember last time he just had a couple bruises.
But bring that horse when you're done. Oh,
I don't know anything else. Please, please spare me. I promise you won't see me again, partner. I won't breathe a word to nobody.
Get the hell out of here. Go! Whoa, now. Whoa. All right, boy.
you let him go, huh? Saw the little bastard scurrying off.
Yeah. Figured he won't get far in this anyway.
That
All
looks
right.
like a decent horse. You should keep him. You need to hitch him. He's already skittish.
I got you, Dutch. Little Anderlandy.
Micah, what the hell do you think?
Oh, look what I found in the cellar! Wild thing, ain't ya?
Leave her alone.
I wasn't doing nothing. She's one of them O'Driscolls.
No, she ain't, Micah. Look at her. Miss. Are you...
Oh, you fool! Micah!
Miss. Now, it is gonna be okay. We mean you no harm. Miss. Come on. It'll be okay. We need to get out of here, and quick. Come on now. Oh. You okay, miss?
They came 3 days ago. And my husband, they...
Okay. Miss, you are safe now. And you can't stay here.
Yeah,
Come with
man.
us.
Obviously, the only place you can stay is the barn, which has no
It's
food at
okay.
all. So yeah.
Bad man. We ain't them. It's okay. Get on. We'll keep you
Yep,
safe.
that's
until you
basically the
figure out
definition
what
of
you
this
wanna
game.
do.
What's your name, miss? Miss
Adler.
Adler.
Sadie Adler. Mrs. He was my husband.
By the way,
Hey!
this is an awesome
coming.
soundtrack. Probably one of the best soundtracks
Looks
for
like
a
it's
video game
Dutch.
ever.
Hey, everybody, Dutch is back.
Probably the best.
Micah found a homestead, but he weren't the first. Colm O'Driscoll and his scum, they beat us to it. We found some of them there, but there is more about, apparently. Scouting the train. Thank you.
That's the last thing we need right now, Dutch.
Well, it is what it is. But we found some supplies, some blankets, a little bit of food, and this poor soul, Mrs. Adler, Miss Tilly, Miss Karen, would you warm her up? Give her a drink or something? And Mrs. Adler, it's gonna be okay. You're safe now. They turned her into a widow. Animals. I need some rest. I haven't slept in 3 days.
You're over here. Miss O'Shea will show you the way. Mr. Morgan, we put you in a room over here.
Thank you, Miss Grimshaw.
Mr. Bell, you're with the fellas over there.
What? Now, how come Arthur gets a room and I get a bunk bed next to Bill Williamson and a bunch of darkies?
Get yourself to
That's
bed.
only the beginning of racist Micah, trust me. And asshole Micah.
He ain't been seen in days. Weather ain't let up.
He's strong.
So the people in the chat,
Strong,
do not
please.
spoil anything for the other
Hello,
people,
Arthur.
please.
Abigail?
Arthur, how you doing?
Just fine, Abigail. And you?
I need you to... I'm sorry to ask, but
It's little John. He's got himself caught into a scrape
he
again.
ain't been seen in two days.
Your John will be fine. I mean, he may be as dumb as rocks and as dull as rusted iron, but that ain't changing because he got caught in some snowstorm.
Please go take a look. Javier?
Yes.
Javier, will you ride out with Arthur to take a look for John? You're the two best fit men we've got.
Now?
We're pretty worried about him.
I know. The situation were reversed, and he looked for me.
Thank you.
This way.
Yep, and you're gonna pay me back.
Last I know,
Get wrecked.
John
Arthur.
was headed up the river.
For all we know, he kept riding north and never looked back.
He wouldn't leave. Not like that.
Wouldn't be the first time.
If you really were going to do like a realistic playthrough, like in terms of like Arthur's honor, you'd probably be an asshole until this certain point, and he just decides he needs to be a good person, and needs to be a good person for the rest of the game.
Hey, I see some smoke. Come on, let's take a look.
Let's hope it ain't more of O'Driscoll's boys.
Well, seems somebody left. Recently. And that way.
Sure, well, come on then.
There's some tracks leading to the river.
A few hours ago, most.
Yeah. Let's cross. See, they continue up that way.
You think it's John?
You tell me. These are horse tracks for sure, but could be anyone. Let's just see where they lead.
So, you were there, Javier. What really happened on that boat?
We had the money, it seemed fine. Then suddenly they were everywhere.
Bounty hunters?
No, Pinkertons. It was crazy. Raining bullets. Take it slow. Big ravine here. Dutch killed a girl in a
Javier's pretty cool
bad way.
until a certain
But it was a
point.
bad
There's a lot of
That
points
ain't
where
like
you
him.
don't like characters that you used to like, or characters that you hate even more, or characters you hate
Continue along
that
the
you
cliff
like
wall
more.
here.
They like make you change their mind about them depending on how you play the game,
Davey got shot. Mac and John
or what kind of person
both
you are.
shot too. Sean, we don't even know. I'm surprised we escaped at all. By the time you boys showed up from the other side of town, we were only just holding on.
Bad business, all right. Damn snow's coming in hot again.
We'll lose these tracks if we don't move fast. Watch yourself. It's not very wide here.
I mean, even in the snow, the game looks awesome. Like, look at that. You can't deny that that looks amazing. Whoa!
Come on,
What happened?
horses are struggling.
Yeah, a lot of fresh snow here.
I don't know about this, Javier. I mean, we can't follow nothing.
Let's push on a little bit. Maybe we'll pick up the trail again.
Almost there, boy. Come on now.
Hey, look!
Maybe the next game we'll live stream after we finish the Red Dead Redemption 2 story is probably something like Bully or Grand Theft Auto 5. I don't know. Any Rockstar game, any kind of game, whatever.
Tranquiliza. John was riding that
Whatever
horse
you
in
let
that
you guys
black
want.
boy. Let's see if he can hear us.
Just gonna block it for the people who are really sensitive when they see a dead body, especially an animal.
Come on, up there. Ah. Ha.
Oh, well then. I'm sorry guys. It moved the camera.
It's coming from up ahead somewhere. I don't think we can go much further on the horses. We'll have to walk from here.
It's probably my least favorite mission
I
to
grabbed
do.
that shotgun from your horse. Who knows what's up ahead? Down this way.
Quite the shotgun he got there. Fucking double barrel. I mean, I know there were shotguns back then, especially in 1899, where they had repeating shotguns, like 6 shells. And there are in this game, but this is seriously the best he
Sure
could have done.
about this?
You could have saved your money for anything
coming
else
from
but
this
a
way.
double barrel shotgun.
Okay.
Careful
Or sawed
here.
off double barrel, whatever. It's, no.
Yeah, that we're
I'm
high
not a
up
guns
here.
fanatic,
You're
but
telling
yeah, you
me.
should know what the, like, a kind of shotgun is. Like, at least one.
Drops down here. Watch yourself.
There's also so much, like, detail in this game, it's
It's
awesome.
slippery. Be careful.
like in the cold environment, Arthur will like
Stay low under
clasp his like arms around his chest or like shiver. It's nice. And also a lot of snow stains. This wasn't like in season. Oh no, season.
Stay
Get
close
it out
to
of
the
5.
wall. Up this way.
Captain Hall 5 barely had like any detail whenever it's like in snow for like North Yankton or like any other sections. The like best detail they had was being wet in water and sweating from your back whenever it's a sunny day and running. And then it dissolves after you're done exercising for about 5 minutes. But there's a lot more detail in this game. I mean, you actually see the guys cock their guns.
How you doing? I'm miserable. Been a tough few days.
I know. Here. Take a drink of that.
Thanks.
Not designed for this.
When your
snow.
friend asks you how you're doing after you haven't watched porn for 5 days.
Let's keep moving then. Come on. John!
John!
John! All this voice acting
John,
is
can you
amazing,
hear me?
though, especially Arthur's voice actor. I forget all of their names.
I'm here. Down on the left.
Like, I always forget
That's
them.
John! We're coming!
Makes me real sad.
Down here.
He's down here.
Down here.
I'm down here! He's down here. Okay, we get it. Javier was already there.
That's quite a
Someone.
scratch you got there.
Never thought I'd say this, but it's good to see you, Arthur Morgan.
Yes, your boy.
You don't look so good.
I don't feel too good neither.
I'm freezing.
I mean, at least you got that hair to keep you
Just
warm.
yet, cowboy.
Come on, compadre.
But I'm wondering, how did he survive this? He was literally
Can't go back the way we
in like
came.
probably the negatives. They're on top of a mountain,
Ain't you a sorry
like the
sight?
coldest part in the entire country.
Argue with you there. See? I told Dutch you weren't the right man for this. I'm sure you did.
And apparently, the entire Red Dead 2 map is supposed to represent the entirety of the United
Hopefully
States,
this will lead us out.
which kind of makes sense. Why Lemoyne, which is an area in Red Dead Redemption 2, and it's swampy, and it's in the southeast. So I suppose trying to represent Florida. And like the top left is like Washington and like
You head for the
and just
horses.
like the
I'll keep
Canadian
John's
border or
friends
something like
off
that.
Until you're clear.
Okay, here we go.
But I
John.
never knew that, and I suppose
Arthur.
New Austin is just supposed to be like New Mexico and Arizona and like Southern California. And well, when there was a side for Red Dead 1. Oh, you son of a bitch. God! You fucker. Oh my god. I'm sorry.
Good work, Arthur. Okay,
I
let's
hate
get
it when
going
that
before any
happens,
more of
though.
these
He's like-
bastards show up.
Look at those claws, man. He only bit me, he didn't rip my arm apart with his claws. Jesus.
Come on. You're okay, boy.
Let's go. Come on.
Come on then. Let's get back
I know
to
you're
the others.
exhausted, but come on, man.
I don't feel too good.
You'll be fine. It's just like a dog bite.
Knew a fella.
Careful.
Got bit by a dog.
Sorry, Javier.
Died. An hour later.
You ain't gonna die. Not yet.
Oh yeah, we also may play games like Dead Rising. Those are awesome zombie games. Maybe when I'm able to get it, Undead Nightmare, Red Dead 1, and also the original Red Dead.
Get out of here.
Because we are basically supposed to play it first, but the problem with playing the first one first, is that this game is a prequel, so whenever you actually play the first one, you already know how it's gonna end. And luckily, I was able to play this game first, so I was able to know who died instead of knowing who died right off the spot. Like, yeah, that kind of sucked.
Jesus.
Max,
still
you
with
probably
us,
sucked
Marston?
ass.
Just about.
I'm on C center right quick. Okay, yeah, we did get a golden one though.
Thanks for coming for me.
Of course. That bullet in Blackwater, now this. You had a hell of a time.
And Arthur always says, I'm lucky.
Should ride in the water for a bit. Try to lose a scent. Don't want to leave a trail right back to camp.
You know, we're gonna need to come up with a better story for that scar. So, freezing, bleeding, starving, damn near getting eaten to death ain't good enough for you. Yeah, come on. Let's push hard and get back.
See those buildings up ahead, John? That's where we camp.
Oh yeah, I
Really there.
forgot to mention the dude who plays Chewbacca in the Star Wars movies, like the episodes, like the classics, the prequels, and the newest ones. He passed away today. Really sad. He was like 7'2". He was a really good guy. I never met him, but I bet he was a really good dude.
We get some help. We need some help here.
Come on, help him down.
You're alive! You're alive!
Here we go. There we go. Ay, careful, idiotas. It's his leg.
Come on, let's get you warm. Thank you both. This is a new low, even by your standards.
Thank you, Arthur. Thank you.
Got any other lost maidens need saving?
Not today.
Have you and Dutch talked about how we're gonna get out of this?
I was just discussing with Herr Strauss when the weather breaks. Suppose we'll have to keep heading east.
East? Into all that civilization.
I know. The west is where our problems are worse. Come on, Herr Strauss. Let's get warm.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan.
We have been running for weeks. We found shelter and been resting here in some old abandoned mining town while we wait the thaw. Hardly the spring I had been hoping for.
So what now, Dutch?
We get strong, we get warm, and we wait. When the storm breaks, we move. But we're safe here. Warm enough.
I guess.
You sound doubtful.
Not doubtful, just worried.
What do you think, Arthur?
Well, I wasn't on that boat, so hard to say, but I trust your judgment, Dutch. Always have.
Thank you, son. We have been shot at before, Hosea. I don't feel that this is honestly anything new.
I hope not.
We had a bit of bad luck, but then the storm covered our tracks, so now we wait a bit, and we go back to Blackwater, and we get our money, or we get some more money, and we keep heading west.
But we're heading east.
For now. For now.
You okay in here, Molly? It might be warmer by the fire.
I'm fine, thank you.
Stay strong,
Okay.
Hosea. What about you, Arthur? You doubting me too?
Never.
No, actually, I kind of
You know
am.
me, son.
You have a pretty shit
I'm
plan,
just
or
getting
I mean,
started.
Dutch.
Once we get some money,
Let
well,
me get started.
they better send some good men after us, because they ain't
Let
never
me stop
gonna
singing
find
before
us.
I get
But we
copyrighted.
need money.
Of course, Dutch.
Thank you, son, for your strength. It means a lot to me.
And the money's well hidden in Blackwater?
I believe so, and they don't even know we dumped it.
Oh, well, it can wait then. We weren't there, Hosea.
I'm aware of that. And they shouldn't have been either.
Oh, we can't change nothing now.
This your boy Blackwater again. I bought this new journal after the last one got destroyed in the fire all this months ago, whenever it was. Hadn't written or drawn much in the past few months, but I was missing him more than I thought I would, and finally near store, so here I am, I guess. After all that business up north and the fire, we spent a few months in the wilderness traveling down from northern grizzlies, stuck mostly in the western foothills of the mountains during the worst of the winter. Food was easy to find, life was good. Dutch had to wait for some land we were going to buy, but the land did not match up with his criteria, or he got spooked. We were being watched by the wall, and that somebody knew who he was, and we never bought it, and we were wandering still. We picked up a couple new folk in the grizzlies. Jenny, a sweet young girl we met abandoned on the roadside, and Micah, an outlaw Dutch met in a bar someplace. Dutch seemed very taken with Micah, who was pretty hot-headed, argumentative, and full of himself. Jose and I are less sure. Guess we shall see. Eventually, we became out of the wilderness and are now holed up outside of Blackwater. Although sometimes I stay in town, hunting for opportunities, I might be onto something. We got plenty of money, and the trail we took was so tortuous and slow, nobody could have followed us south or east, or figured out where we was heading. We was thinking about California, but then Dutch and Hosea brought us down to Blackwater. Blackwater has apparently grown a whole lot since any of them was last year. I was told to expect a little more than Trading Post. But the place is growing fast, and it's almost a small city. The town seems to be riddled with corruption, but there's certainly plenty of money here. It's good to be sleeping in bed from time to time and living a more civilized life after so long under canvas, but I do not particularly like being near this town. We are living here, camping outside town, mostly hidden place land, I guess. Life seems pretty easy. Abigail and Marston keep arguing. I wonder why exactly he came back. He cannot seem to decide if he wants to be a father of that boy of his or not. The argument is exhausting. I heard Taco Man sounding like Trelawney, but we haven't seen him for many months. Jose and I are on something pretty big. Might be a lot of cash coming in to do with the real estate. Alright, you know what? We should stop reading this. Because, first of all, it drags on for a long time. So basically, what I was just about to read is that Jose and Arthur found a real estate scam where they're gonna rob robbers, and then they're gonna go west after they get the money. But then Dutch and Micah finds out that, the Blackwater Bank has, money coming in by a ferry. So then Jose and Arthur are gonna do their scam the next day, while like the police are investigating everything else, which is pretty good. And then and Dutch and the rest of them are gonna do the thing. But then it doesn't go to plan. And then they've been running for weeks, and then they end up here.
She'll be okay, Arthur.
And also talks about how they might be going to
You okay there, Ken?
rob this train that they found out about.
You ain't wrong.
Alright, you know, I don't want to talk to these people. Let's just get into it. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna end the stream here. I know it was very, 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 very short, but just got kind of bored right now. I might stream again soon though. I definitely will. Yeah, bye.